Action.
Okay, what I've done here, I've put it in the pot. There's no soil in here at the moment, but it's to get my measurement and I'm going to try and just show you, make sure that I've got an adequate amount of space around the pot, around the tree, so that when I start to put the soil in, okay, which I want it to be slightly raised here to get my level. This is going to be the front. This was my guide, if you remember. Okay, and then we can work in. So I'm going to proceed now to do this. If I just move my baby over. Okay, just let it rest there. And I'm just going to put a thin layer in. This is Mark's special soil. There's around about four different ingredients in there, and that's what he makes for deciduous trees. And there's not been a complaint yet. So we're going to just make sure that's nice and even over the base, and then just a little mound in the middle, little triangular bit. So we've got a bit in there. Just try and show you that there. Okay, so we've got a little bit in the middle. So we're going to sit the tree on there, and then positioning begins. So
Left and right.
I like this sort of point of just give it a little wiggle, shift left, right, just to help settle it down into that bed. Okay, and it's just what I'd like to do is just sort of check. Now this is me, I just get sometimes a bit over paranoid, just what I perceive to be the centre of the tree. So there, I think, I gently turn it round, is the positioning of my tree. This, I think, I feel is quite an important stage, because once this is in, once you put the earth in, yeah, that's it, you wired it up and that's it. One of my trees that I repotted, and I said to Mark, I repotted the tree and I went through the whole process, but I missed out this particular part of the process, the positioning of where you would like to see your tree in the pot. And that was a big learning curve. So the more trees you repot, the more you learn about positioning. And I put this tree in the pot. I said to Mark, I really am happy with it. Shall I take it out and redo it? And he said, no, you let it settle down now. You'll get the opportunity. Let the health of the tree come first, and then in 2 years' time or 3 years' time, then repot it, and you know exactly where you're going to do it in the next time you repot it. So the learning curve is with the doing, and I firmly believe in that. So now I'm going to apply more of Marky's special ingredients, and just systematically working around the pot. First of all, so I started off quite gentle, and then learned that we've just got to be a little bit firmer, so to make sure that it really does vibrate under. Holding the tree in place, just making sure that goes down, okay, compressing that in. And as you can see, as I begin to build up and the soil begins to go under and support the tree, I'll just show you, begins to, you see how it's not now shaded, it's a bit more solid in its pot. So we've got that soil to sort of go under. Okay, so So all these are just handy little tips. I want it to go over the root ball, not over the root. So I don't want to wire it like that over my root. So it's got to come through. So I want that to come over here, and just to get this started. Okay, just want to be trying to show you for the camera here is we pull, turn, so we can feel it tightening down. So it's a pull, twist, pull, twist, and I can feel it with my finger here where that is tightening down. Okay, now I'm not going to carry on there at the moment. I want to do this side so that I work systematically even from
balance the tension,
and that to help balance the tension, the key. One of my first trees that I repotted, and it was still a little bit loose, and I was very unconfident and unsure about it, and just realised that I'd actually made a complete mistake by not securing it. So I had to then tie it into the pot, which sadly, you know, it doesn't always look good if you want your trees out on show. But that's just one of the experiences of the importance of wiring the tree in to get that stability in there, and obviously for the tree's well-being and health. Yeah, right. We're now going to water, and the key point with this is to gently submerge it, not totally going underwater, just so that we can see the water seeping through. Then we know that the whole root system and all the soil that we put in there is satisfactorily watered. Okay, so it's just a gentle process. Lower that in, just so we'll just be patient and just waiting. And it's a good way for cleaning your hands after the dirty work. Just lowering in, just come to the lip. I can't see my left hand, so I'll focus on my right at the moment. And just wait for the water to seep through, getting rid of all those air bubbles. Just gently, softly.
Okay, you can let it drain now.
Go.